There are two famous methods for paying off debt. Personal finance experts argue about which one is better. I ran both through the exact same spreadsheet using my actual debt numbers from 3 years ago, and the math made the decision pretty obvious. The avalanche method saved me $4,200 in 8 months compared to the snowball. In this video, I'll show you the exact math, and then I'll tell you the one scenario where snowball actually wins. This is a practical comparison video. We're going to cover both strategies in full, run a real number head-to-head comparison, look at the psychological research on which method people actually follow through on, and land on the honest answer, which is more nuanced than most YouTube videos will tell you. If you have any debt right now, student loans, car loan, credit cards, this video will tell you exactly which strategy to use. The avalanche method is mathematically optimal. Here's how it works. You list every debt you carry, sorted by interest rate from highest to lowest. You pay the minimum payment on every debt. Then you throw every extra dollar you can find at the highest interest debt until it's gone. When that's paid off, you roll that payment to the next highest interest rate debt. You continue until everything is gone. The logic is pure math. High interest debt is the most expensive debt you own. Every dollar you pay toward a 24% credit card saves you 24 cents per year per dollar, permanently. Every dollar you pay toward a 5% student loan saves you only 5 cents per year. Prioritize the most expensive debt and your total interest cost is minimized. Here's a simple example. You have a $5,000 credit card at 24% and a $15,000 car loan at 7%. Same $400 per month available. Avalanche says, pay minimums on the car, throw the extra at the credit card. In this example, the credit card is costing you $100 per month in interest alone. Every month you delay paying it down, you pay another $100 to the bank for the privilege of carrying that balance. The snowball method, popularized by Dave Ramsey, is psychologically optimized. Here's how it works. You list every debt sorted by balance from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. You pay the minimum on everything. Extra dollars go to the smallest balance. When that's paid off, you roll that payment to the next smallest balance. The momentum of paying off accounts, even small ones, creates psychological wins that keep people on track. The logic is behavioral, not mathematical. Paying off a $300 medical bill gives you a concrete victory. You feel momentum. You feel progress. You're less likely to quit. The research shows that people who use the snowball method are more likely to stay on their debt payoff plan, even if they spend slightly more in total interest. A 2017 study in the Journal of Consumer Research found that people were more motivated by the number of accounts eliminated than by the total dollar amount of debt. Eliminating 3 small debts feels like more progress than paying down a large one, even if the large one costs more in interest. Here's the debt scenario I ran. These are my actual numbers from 3 years ago. Credit card balance, $12,000 at 24% APR, minimum payment $240. Car loan, $8,000 at 7% APR, minimum payment $185. Student loan, $20,000 at 5% APR, minimum payment $212. Total debt, $40,000. Total minimum payments, $637. Extra available for debt payoff, $500 per month. Total monthly payment, $1,137. Avalanche scenario * order, credit card, 24%, car loan, 7%, student loan, 5%. Attack the credit card first with the extra $500 per month. Timeline, credit card paid off in month 22. Car loan paid off in month 30. Student loan paid off in month 46. Total interest paid, approximately $14,800. Total months to debt-free, 46. Snowball scenario * order, car loan, $8,000, smallest balance, credit card, $12,000, student loan, $20,000. Attack the car loan first. Timeline, car loan paid off in month 16. Credit card paid off in month 36. Student loan paid off in month 54. Total interest paid, approximately $19,000. Total months to debt-free, 54. The difference, $4,200 more in interest and 8 more months with the snowball. That $4,200 is real money. It's $4,200 that could have gone into a brokerage account. The avalanche wins on math. But here's the honest caveat. The snowball gets you a win at month 16, a paid-off car and one fewer debt account. The avalanche doesn't pay off a single account until month 22 when the credit card is gone. 22 months of grinding with no visible account payoffs. For some people, that's psychologically brutal. They quit at month 8 and the strategy returns zero. Here's what I actually recommend, and what I did. The first debt, use snowball logic. Identify the smallest balance debt that can be eliminated in 60 to 90 days with focused extra payments. Kill it quickly. You get the psychological win, the momentum, the one fewer account. This is your motivation injection. Every debt after that, avalanche. Once you've had the psychological win, shift to pure math. Order remaining debts by interest rate, attack the highest rate with everything you've got. In my case, I had a $600 medical collection account that had been sitting there for 2 years. I paid it off in month 1. Felt good. Crossed it off the list. Then I went full avalanche on the credit card for the next 22 months. The hybrid gives you the psychological launch of the snowball and the mathematical efficiency of the avalanche. Best of both for most people. One other option worth mentioning, if you have high-interest credit card debt, a balance transfer to a 0% intro APR card can save thousands without requiring you to choose a method at all. Transfer the balance, pay it off during the intro period with a fixed monthly payment, save the interest entirely. I'll link some current offers in the description. Which method is right for you? Avalanche wins if you're analytically motivated, you can maintain focus over 12 plus months without visible wins, and the interest rate differential between your debts is large, more than 10 points between highest and lowest rate. Snowball wins if you have a history of starting and stopping debt payoff plans, you need quick wins to stay motivated, or your debts all have similar interest rates where the math difference is small. Hybrid wins if you're honestly not sure which camp you fall into. Most people benefit from the quick win and the mathematical efficiency combined. One absolute rule: regardless of which method you choose, pick one and start today. The debate between avalanche and snowball has delayed more debt payoffs than bad math ever could. A slightly suboptimal strategy you actually execute beats an optimal strategy you think about. The debt payoff spreadsheet I used for this comparison is in the description. Plug in your numbers and it will show you your exact payoff timeline and total interest for both methods. Balance transfer card links are also in the description. If you're carrying high-interest credit card debt, this is the fastest legal way to reduce your interest cost to zero for 15 to 21 months. Subscribe for 2 videos a day on real finance. Comment with your total debt amount, no judgment. It's the starting point, not the measure of your worth.